Joining me now, Wentworth Miller from Prison Bake. Wentworth, nice to meet you.
Prison Bake.
I know, I said it wrong again. I said Prison Bake. Am I thinking about pot too much? Yeah. Joining me now is Wentworth Miller from Prison Bake. I said it again.
On the mind.
This is the weirdest thing in the world. I've got a thing.
Might make the show more interesting.
It would. Prison Bake would be a show, what? How would that work, Prison Bake? This would be a show where you and your friends would get together in prison and...
Yeah, and somehow Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
I'm sure.
You'd light up the bong and just look at your hands.
Yeah, I
maybe.
would know. I wouldn't know how it works.
Yeah, all right. I'm chatting with Wentworth Miller of Prison Break. Wentworth, good to meet you.
Likewise.
How are you? You having fun tonight?
Yeah, it's a good time.
Tell us about the new season.
Dr. Sarah's back.
Dr. Sarah back.
Yeah, we killed her off, third season, put her head in a box, but now she's back from the dead. It's not an evil twin.
It's not a zombie?
It's not a zombie.
Because when you think of bringing people back from the dead, you think of zombies.
No, we do it in a way that totally makes sense. It's in keeping with the story that we've been telling thus far, and it means that my character finally gets some after 60 episodes, which is nice.
Your character's going to get some. There's a spoiler. I'd like that. Why isn't my character getting any? Now tell me why they decided to bring her back. This is Sarah, right?
Yeah, this is Sarah.
Why did they decide to bring her back?
The fans were so kind of outraged because they'd invested so many episodes in these characters and this kind of slowly building relationship. And I think Dr. Sarah added something really special to the show. And we missed her when she was gone. And she's also a good friend of mine, so I'm very psyched that she's returning because I enjoy working with her.
And how did the fans express themselves? Did they send bags of peanuts? And
No bags
or?
of peanuts, but there were emails and petitions.
Really?
And their voices were heard.
It seems like the fans of your show in general are like activists of some kind.
Yeah, we have an incredibly loyal fan base.
You yourself have fan sites all over the place, right?
Yes, that's
right. Do they ever come up to you and do weird things or say weird things?
No real weirdness. They're very respectful, although I do have like 13 or 14 MySpace pages and like a dozen Facebook pages, and I've never been on either one of those sites, but there are people pretending to be
there you have it.
There.
It's not the real Wentworth when you're logging onto those pages.
Kinda strange.
What about real prisoners? Do they write you?
They do. Sometimes they're allowed to watch the show in some prisons, and sometimes they're not, just because they don't want inmates getting the wrong idea. But apparently
what will they ask you?
One of my headshots will get them a pack of smokes behind bars in like the black market. So I like to do what I can.
That's great.
Yeah.
So a picture of you gets them stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What and when they write you, anything else that kind of comes to mind?
No, you know.
Do they tell you that they're in love with you or anything? Or
I think if there's one thing that the show has taught me, is that the people who are behind bars are a lot more like us than the average person would like to believe.
Yeah, they are.
Same